Hi everyone, this is Prashan with another Marvel Snap video. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your last time here, thank you for stopping by. And if you're one of my many subscribers, thank you guys, I appreciate it. The goal for sub-September is to get 900. My overall goal is at least hit 1,000, but let's take baby steps. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I brought on Dr. Octillery. The first time I brought someone else onto the channel, which is amazing. I can't wait to bring more people on. And we're going to be going over the deck I played at SnapCon, which I made top 8. So I'm going to tell him my thought process on how I built the deck and pretty much how I played the game and how I play the game. It might be different than others, or it might be the same as some, so who knows. Enough of me talking. I'm going to bring on Dr. Artillery, and then we're going to go into some games.
What's up everybody, I'm Dr. Octillery and you can find my videos on YouTube, and I'm so excited to be here today learning how Prashan plays his go big or go home deck. I have seen it live in action, just absolutely crushing people at the SnapCon 2023 event and tournament. It's so good and he plays it so well, and I'm happy to learn how he does it. So let's get into it.
Alright, everyone, here's my deck. The Go Big or Go Home deck. This is the deck I played at SnapCon. I got a top 8 finish. I think I could have been top 4, but I got a little bit cocky. So I'm gonna go card by card and why it's in the deck. I have Hawkeye here. Let's see. Let's switch it over this way, and then I'm gonna go card by card. I have Hawkeye here. He's basically here as a decent 1 cost. You try to put him down turn 1. You can get him to a 9 power by turn 3 at times if you have Hulkbuster, if you don't have Kitty Pryde in your hand. So that's why Hawkeye's here compared to anything else. I tried Ghost, but Ghost didn't really feel right because I think you give up priority, but I don't know. Ghost didn't feel right. Iceman didn't feel right. I thought this was the perfect 1-drop for power.
It's so interesting. I remember even watching that live when you were playing Chaos. I think maybe it was Binks commentating. Right when you played Hawkeye, he's like, "That's a card you don't see often." Nobody's
Right.
playing it. So I think it's a good choice here. It's interesting.
Right, especially with the buff. Like, he's amazing. Like, he's a solid 1-drop, especially in bounce. But I think if you could get him to 9 power, it makes the opponent like, should I Shang-Chi it or should I not? Like, what else does he have? So it just keeps them on their toes and have them thinking and make them make more decisions. So here's Kitty Pryde, the bride. This is what the deck is basically built around. So the goal is to get Kitty Pryde as big as you can, and then Taskmaster. And the good thing about this card is you don't have priority the whole game, and so you can't be Shang-Chi and you can't be Killmongered. So your goal is just to have your opponent have priority, and then you're just chilling and getting Kitty Pryde bigger and bigger. And then of course you have Angela here. Angela's pretty good. I have like Vision. I have Jeff in the deck, so those cards can be moved. I think Nightcrawler was a card too. I thought about putting in as a 1-drop because it can move as well, but I was like, that's why Hawkeye's in there.
Yeah.
And then of course Forge. Forge recently got buffed, so he's a pretty decent card in a bunch of decks right now. Just based off of that, just based off that +3 power. So of course you want to get your kitty as big as you can. So Forge is going to be in this deck, Hulkbuster is going to be in this deck, and then Shuri is going to be in this deck, just to give your Kitty Pryde as much power as you can. And of course Armor, just in case you lose priority, and Kitty Pryde is a 1-drop, Hawkeye is a 1-drop, you want to try to keep them safe. So that's why Armor's in this deck. And also it's a tech card against Destroy, because I don't really have any other tech cards. I don't have Shang-Chi, I don't have Cosmo, I don't have a Enchantress, so Armor's my best bet for defense and offense. And then here's Jeff. Jeff is just here. Awesome card. Saved me a lot of games. There's games where every location was locked and the opponent thought they had me, and I just played Jeff because they never realized that I had Jeff in this deck. So awesome card. Could go into Angela, can move. You could put the Hulkbuster on it. You can forge it. You can move it. It's perfect.
Jeff tier.
Yeah.
Jeff tier's the new S tier.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's Hulkbuster. You could basically put them on everything, but anything and everything. But the optimal way is to put it on Kitty Pryde. You could put it on Hawkeye if you need to, if you don't get Kitty Pryde in time. You could put it on Captain Marvel if you need it to go on Captain Marvel. But the optimal way, or you can even put it on Jeff, but the optimal way is to put it on Kitty Pryde. And then next, we have Shuri. Just doubles the next card you play here, doubles its power. So your best bet, Kitty Pryde. Hopefully Kitty Pryde's like a 6 or an 8 by then. So you just double that up. Or, of course, you could double Vision, because Vision is a 5 cost. So you could play Vision. You could play Captain Marvel. You can even play Jeff if you need to. I wouldn't advise it, but if you have to, you can. Just in case. And then, of course, Captain Marvel. She saves so many games. There's times where I just filled up 2 lanes, or I evened out lanes in a way where Captain Marvel will just decide the game for me. The bad thing about Captain Marvel is if someone else is playing Captain Marvel and they play them after you, which I learned at SnapCon too a few times, is that you have to be careful when you play her. You don't want to play her exactly on turn 5 or turn 4, so you might want to wait until turn 5 just in case. And then priority too. So since you don't have priority with the Kitty Pryde deck, them whenever you play Captain Marvel the same turn they play theirs, you're playing yours last.
That's a good point. Yeah, you gotta reveal second.
Right. Yep. So you're revealing last. And then of course Taskmaster's here. You can use Taskmaster. Like I said, any card that you shuried, or the card that got shuried on turn 5, you can use Taskmaster on turn 6. So basically, like the Vision, the Kitty Pryde, the Captain Marvel, any of those cards you could Taskmaster, but the optimal way is to Taskmaster a big kitty, and then on turn 6 you could play Taskmaster, and if you still have Hawkeye in your hand for some odd reason, you could play Hawkeye as well. And then there's Vision. Vision's just a failsafe just in case you don't get other cards, or it's just awkward where you're not playing Shuri and Kitty on turn 5. So Vision's basically here to move around, move a power around that you're missing from Kitty, pretty much. So it's just a failsafe. I don't play him that often in this deck, but when you need him, he's definitely there. And then lastly, there's America Chavez. This is a card too that you really don't play that often in this deck unless you need to.
Yeah.
It's basically to push all of your cards in the forefront, that way you could get your combos off. But if you have to play her, you could play her. The power's there. So that's pretty much it for the deck. We could go into some games, and then we could see how I do with this deck.
Yes, sir. You got some sweet variants. My goodness, is that all variants besides Jeff? Once you get him, you'll have all variant deck.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that's the only one I'm missing is Jeff. Like Jeff doesn't have that many, not that many good variants. So hopefully, I think Dan Hip has a variant coming out for Jeff in the upcoming season. So hopefully I get that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Spotlight Cash next week.
Yeah, which I probably won't open. So maybe I won't have that Jeff. I'm definitely going to be saving those. So yeah, that's the only one I don't have a variant for. So hopefully one day I can replace it. So let's go into some games, and let's see how it fares.
See if we can stomp some people.
Yeah. All right, Tony CM24.
Oh.
Ooh, so got the Triskelion here. So there's nothing for me to play on
Losing
turn.
the draw, but that's okay.
Yeah. It's alright. As long as I get Kitty Pryde next turn, I hope. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and play Forge in the middle.
If you don't get Kitty, are you gonna float turn 3? Or what's our plan if we're not getting something good for Forge?
So, since I don't have Kitty, I am going to play Mysterio. Because there'll be 3 of them. This 4 will become a 7. And then I also get a free card into Gamma Lab. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I like that.
So that'll be my game plan.
And they might not have Shang-Chi. It looks like we're against a discard deck, so I think going for Gamma Lab is pretty smart.
Right, but I think they got this one out of Triskelion too, just based off that
Oh,
border.
that's true. That's true. Let's see what they got.
so-
Okay, they have a destroy deck. Okay.
Yeah. So they're playing Destroy, so they
Well, we
might
have
have
armor, I
Shang.
guess.
So I'm going to play Armor. And I might as well play Craven, just because. And we'll do that.
Yeah.
So we do not have Kitty Pryde at all. Which is horrible.
But we're looking good. We're looking good still.
Yeah. Definitely looking good. They play Jubilee.
Oh.
So they're gonna pull 2
It's
cards
also
here.
from Triskelion, though.
Yep, so there's Shang-Chi, so we
Oh,
don't
they
have
have
to
no
worry
Shang-Chi.
about that. I am going to go... I think I'm going to go Captain Marvel. Yeah, I'm going to go Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I like that. If she goes left, that's gonna buff Craven, so maybe we just have to secure the middle.
Yep. Okay, I feel very comfortable, but I am gonna go Angela and Hulkbuster into Karmatage.
I like that. If Hulk hits Captain Marvel, we're very happy, I imagine.
Okay, but it's fine. Mysterio's
Mysterio's
gonna be
fine,
pretty big. Because you have to remember, hopefully that buff from Forge comes into play too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got it. We got this one.
So, yeah, so by 1. So Forge came in clutch. And Mysterio came in clutch too. So, that was pretty awesome. So, I was able to win without Kitty, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, no Kitty or Hawkeye, no 1-drops.
Right. So I have Hulkbuster, Armor, Forge, Kitty Pryde. So I just need Taskmaster.
Yeah, this is a hand.
Yeah, this is the hand that you want. So they're playing Kitty Pryde too. Let's go Kitty Pryde again, and then we'll play Forge, Kitty Pryde. Oh, they have Collector.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
I don't
they
think...
might be a maybe standard bounce.
Yeah, or I don't know, maybe Dino? I don't know.
Will you always save Forge Kitty for turn 3? Like instead of doing Forge turn 2, Kitty plus something else turn 3?
It depends. Like right now, this is the optimal way to play this is Forge 2, Kitty 3.
Okay.
Or not playing. You're gonna have to play Kitty every turn, so you don't skip a turn without playing Kitty.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
This is looking good here. This Kitty's getting thick.
Yes, and then we have Taskmaster here as well, so the combo is gonna be here. So I'm going to snap because I feel pretty confident in this.
Okay. Okay.
there's not that much they can do.
Yeah, and you don't.
Well,
Even if they have Killmonger, it's not gonna get you.
no, because Forge is pretty much sitting there by himself. And I could play Kitty Pryde in the big house as well, so I don't have to worry about the collector being there. So let's go. Captain Marvel, Kitty Pryde.
Okay.
And this is that deciding factor. So I put Captain Marvel in the middle, and then I'll probably play Kitty Pryde into the left, and I'll play Taskmaster into the right. And then just depending on what location I'm losing, Captain Marvel is gonna decide it. And then plus I'm gonna play.
Yeah, we might just be winning those already.
Right. So it's just gonna be Kitty Pryde, and then Taskmaster, and then that's pretty much it. So I can't be Shang-Chi, and then I can't be Killmonger.
Right.
So we'll see what they play.
Yeah, this looks good. Only thing that beats this play is Cosmo, right? I mean, this is like massive power, turn 6.
Right, yeah. Cosmo could stop it right now. That's the only way, unless they play like a Dino. They could probably play Dino and Agent 13 to get Collector a little bit bigger. But I believe that's pretty much it. I think with Marvel Snap, you have to know, like, the longer you play, the longer you figure out everyone's turn 6 plays. So it's sort of like counting cards of what cards can they play on turn 6, or what combos they can play.
Yeah, and they already played
6.
their 13 too. They played.
Yeah,
turned into Clintar.
Magneto. Let's go Taskmaster.
Got him.
So they basically moved the Captain Marvel for me for the win, instead of her doing the dirty work. So that was perfect. So easy 4 cubes.
Yeah, this deck it's strong, and even you got Kitty down every turn, but your curve didn't look wonky, you know? Like it just went smoothly.
Right. Like it feels like you're off curve, or like you want to play that Forge on turn 2, but you don't have to.
Right.
Nice. So I have Kitty Pryde, Taskmaster, Shuri, Jeff. We're gonna go ahead and play Kitty Pryde, and then Lake Hellas is here, which is perfect because it gives them +2. So obviously we're gonna put Kitty Pryde here on the final turn for Taskmaster for the extra 2 power. And then like you sort of want to feel like you want to play Angela, but don't.
Right.
Just
save it a turn.
Yeah, just save it. It's fine. So they play Calling Wing. Interesting deck. I think they're playing Discard.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a Silver Samurai.
Maybe. So I'm going to snap. I'm going to play Angela. I'm going to play Kitty Pryde. We do have Karmatage here. They're snapping too, which I find interesting.
This is getting good.
Yeah. So I wonder what they're trying to do. So Moon Knight,
I think. Oh, that's why.
All right, it takes out Jeff, which is perfectly fine, but Shuri hurts a bit because I was planning on.
I think they're gonna Silver Samurai next turn.
Yeah, I think so too. Let's go Hawkeye, and then we could go Armor, Kitty Pryde.
Okay.
If they Silver Samurai me, then.
Oh, they didn't get it yet.
Nope. All right, so Hawkeye's on reveal is gonna go off twice. All right, turn 5.
I like the armor too. The armor will stop a cheese gambit here as well.
Yep. So I'm definitely taking a gamble with this, but I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait with Hulkbuster. All right, so they play Swordmaster. Hawkeye is a 7 now. So
Yes.
turn 6.
Do we Taskmaster right now? Do you just?
I'm
or you
going
always
to save it. I'm gonna go Hulkbuster, Kitty Pride.
Okay.
So they play America
Oh, nice.
Chavez. Alright. So Kitty Pride is now at 12. And we have Captain Marvel.
Mm.
So very
This is
interesting.
close.
Yeah, this is gonna be a close one.
Yeah, losing that Shuri really hurt us. I don't know if we win this one.
Let's see here. I am going to go. Kitty Pride.
So I think the left might be lost here.
Let's do that. I'm gonna go Kitty Pride, Captain Marvel, and we'll see what happens. Oh, MODOK. So I lose hardcore.
I think so.
Yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, I guess MODOK is always, no matter what lanes you played in.
Yeah, MODOK was gonna take
winnable.
it. Yeah.
Well, I guess Kitty mid, Taskmaster right would have actually worked, surprisingly, because they didn't play middle at all. They kind of abandoned middle. Surprisingly.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Yeah, losing that Shuri, that hurt us. I was worried about a Silver Samurai too. We're lucky they didn't get him in hand.
Right. Very lucky. Yeah, if I had Shuri, then it definitely would have been over. Because playing Shuri into Karmatage would have been filthy.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
So I have Jeff, Taskmaster, Armor, Hulkbuster. Nothing to play on turn 1. X Mansion is the first location. So hopefully I get Kitty Pride.
See what we get from X Mansion.
Yeah. Something good. No Destroyer. That tends to happen.
I mean, if it comes out early, maybe Destroyer
true.
out early isn't terrible.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But when you get a Destroyer in the raft and you're not a Destroy deck, it's like a waste of a raft.
That's tough. But here, maybe we're gonna get something good, and we can Hulkbuster whatever comes out of X Mansion. If it gives us Vision or something crazy.
So I'm gonna leave Atlantis open just in case, and then I'm gonna put Angela down.
Are we gonna save that for one card, like just playing single Taskmaster in Atlantis?
Yes. That way Taskmaster could get a buff, that 5 buff somewhere else, just in case. Alright, still nothing. I am going to go Jeff, Hawkeye. So no Kitty still, which hurts.
Luckily we got Asgard, but I guess if we draw Kitty on turn 5, we're probably not investing in her. Or how late do you play her?
I might be able to, especially with Atlantis. That location helps us out a bit. So we'll see if we get her. Master Mold.
Oh, that doesn't help us, huh? Except for Shuri. If we get Shuri, that's... Or Forge.
Let's go Forge. Let's go Armor. Forge.
This could be good. This could be good.
Let's see if we get Vision. So now I want Vision in my hand.
Yeah, and they're not gonna have a Cosmo. So Vision or Captain Marvel, they're getting a double Forge buff.
Yeah. So X23. So this is a Destroy deck? Alright, perfect.
Okay, there's the Vision.
So I got the Vision I wanted. So I'll just play Vision and... Well, honestly, it doesn't matter where I play Vision. So I'm gonna
Does
play.
the buff mid doesn't matter for Taskmaster, right?
Well, it does, cause like I can move Vision into Atlantis, and Vision will still be the only card there. So I'll just do this.
Right, but his +5 from Atlantis isn't also going to Taskmaster?
No, it isn't. Oh yes,
Okay.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Atlantis. Yes, when I put Vision.
Oh, it
into,
is. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So Vision is a 14. So Vision's gonna become a 19. So we'll do Vision. Doesn't really matter where Jeff
Are we gonna do
goes.
Task left? Are they abandoning the right? Is my thought. If
Let's
they're
do
abandoning
Task.
it and they're going for left.
Let's do this. Let's go Vision middle. We'll go Taskmaster. We'll move Jeff. And we'll put Kitty Pryde over here.
Beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
this should work out perfectly.
Did they get the Shang-Chi read here?
I don't think it matters. Maybe
it
it
doesn't
does.
matter, yeah.
Yeah. Barely. Barely. Alright, nice.
Beautiful.
So that's basically
that was big power.
Yeah, even without Kitty Pryde, still able to get a 19, almost 20 vision. Locations helped us a bit, but we still got it.
Yeah. Yeah, this deck is solid. I gotta start playing this deck. I'm liking what I'm seeing. It looked good on the big screen at SnapCon, but even just seeing how smoothly it flows, how many options here, like from your perspective, it is a solid deck. Would you experiment at all with Captain Marvel being switched out after her nerf, or you think she's still like top tier in this deck?
I still think she's top tier. It's fine. It's just one power. I think she's fine. You still have cards like Forge or Hulkbuster or Shuri.
Hulkbuster.
But it's fine. As long as you could get your Kitty Pryde combo off with Taskmaster, it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
At all. As long as you have Kitty Pryde, you're good. The Kitty Pryde Taskmaster combo, you're basically good.
Yeah, it's clean.
Alright. That is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching all the way through. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. I think we've reached that type of connection. Till next time, guys. Peace.